Every January, millions of people around the globe decide that this is the year that they finally change their lives and take up new hobbies and plan goals. They're going to get fit, read more, wake up early, quit bad habits, become a new version of themselves. And by February, most of it is gone. It doesn't happen because people are lazy. It doesn't happen because people lack discipline. It's because most New Year's resolutions are built to fail. Most resolutions rely on one thing: willpower. I'll just push through, I'll just stay motivated, I'll just stay disciplined. But willpower is a very fragile thing. It depends on sleep, your energy levels, random things that life throws at you. It depends on your workload, your mood. And January is actually one of the worst times to rely on it. It's cold, dark, busy, people are tired. So when motivation drops, and it always does, the resolution collapses too. Motivation is a very temporary feeling. And the problem isn't you. The problem is designing a life change that only works on your best days. Let me say something that might sound very controversial. If you've never run before and your New Year's resolution is to do a full marathon by the end of the year, that's not stupid. It's actually something really noble. It means you want something meaningful. But here's the part where people start to mess up. They try to jump to the identity of being a runner without first building the foundations. If you've never run before, don't aim to run 42 kilometers. It's a bit unrealistic. Aim to finish 1 kilometer. That's it. Not more than that. Not fast. It doesn't have to be good. You don't have to be impressive with it. Just finish it, the 1 kilometer. Because the real goal isn't the marathon. The real goal is becoming someone who runs. When people hear start small, they think it means lowering ambition. And I understand this as well. I've been told to think realistically, but it just isn't true. It means respecting reality and respecting the fact that you are human. When I started running, I didn't suddenly become an ultra disciplined athlete. I started with logs and then short runs, then 3 kilometers, then 5 kilometers, and that took time. And after about a year, 5 kilometers felt absolutely normal. And now I regularly run about 8 to 10 kilometers 3-4 times a week, sometimes 12 to 15 if I'm feeling like it. And that didn't happen because of a single decision that I took on the 1st of January. It happened because I kept making the goal just small enough so that I wouldn't quit. You see, change doesn't come from intensity. It comes from consistency that almost feels boring. Think about this, right? When you wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth. Do you feel motivated to brush your teeth? Not really. It's more of a natural habit kind of thing. And you start somewhere, right? In the same way, any goal that you want to pursue, sorry my dog's barking, you just got to start small, start somewhere, and eventually it becomes habit. Here's a question most people never ask. Why does the 1st of January matter so much? Why is it a fresh start? Why not January the 3rd? Why not today? Why not a random Tuesday on a July somewhere? You see, the truth is a calendar shouldn't justify or change your behavior. Your environment doesn't suddenly reset, your habits don't disappear, your struggles don't magically vanish overnight from the 31st to the 1st. By waiting for the right time, you're setting yourself up for failure. Really, this is just procrastination dressed up as optimism. So if you're watching this a few days before New Year's, don't wait for 2026, or if you're watching a few days after or months after, don't wait for next year, don't wait for a Monday, don't wait for motivation. Start now, even if it's messy, even if it's small, even if it feels tricky, you'll thank yourself for it. Here's another reason resolutions fail. The all or nothing thinking I find quite problematic. So if you miss one workout, you think, what's the point? If you eat badly one time, you say, I've ruined it, I've got to reset. If you skip a day, you quit entirely. I think that's a really poor mindset to have. That's not discipline, that's perfectionism. And perfectionism is fragile. By assuming perfectionism, by thinking you've always got to be perfect with your goals, you're setting yourself up for disappointment and failure. You see, real change assumes failure will happen. And you just build a way back. If you shift yourself from a mindset of, I'll never miss, to I'll never miss twice, you'll feel a lot better about yourself. We've also been sold this idea that transformation should be dramatic and almost overnight. That if you're not exhausted, obsessed, and miserable by pursuing a certain goal or activity, that means you're not doing it right. But real change is quiet. Real change happens over time. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't occur in small bursts of energy and motivation. It doesn't feel heroic. It just slowly becomes who you are, your identity. And that's okay. You don't need to suffer to grow. You don't need to rush through the process. You don't need to become someone else overnight. So if you're thinking about a New Year's resolution, more power to you. But here's the real advice. Don't rely on willpower. Don't aim for perfection. Don't wait for January. Don't make the goal something really crazy or impressive. It doesn't have to be. Make it small, make it real, make it repeatable. If you want to read a book, start with 1 page at a time. And start now, regardless of what time of the year it is, because change isn't about the year on the calendar, it's about the decision you make today and then again tomorrow. Good luck. I wish you all lovely 2026 and Happy New Year.